Hey everyone, my name is Brandon Levine and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be looking at using the Emulator Tab and Layout Editor within AEM Forms. So right now I already have a very generic form already loaded, just with a few fields throughout it. I have the Emulator Tab already open. To get to this screen, all you have to do is click this phone icon, or when you hover over it, it will say Emulator, and it will appear. So the Emulator tab, if you're not aware, you can actually preview what the form is going to look like on smaller device sizes by selecting some of these preloaded options. So currently we are on a desktop view, but if we want to go to iPad, we would just click an iPad view and the screen will kind of get a bit smaller. iPhone 4, that's a few generations ago, but still we can kind of see how the form behaves. For the most part, it's good. Personally, I don't like how these look up here, these headers of all of our sections. So we can modify that in a bit. And also in the Emulator tab, we can actually rotate the device as well. So it was previously on its side, now it's vertical and horizontal again. Horizontal and now vertical. Great. So how do we, let's say we have a field when the phone gets to a smaller size, or the screen gets to a smaller size. How can we, modify the fields to act differently, maybe a bit more optimized for that user experience? At the moment, these fields, I like how these look. I like that they take up the entire screen because there's not a lot of screen space. But let's say there's some issues where maybe a field was taking up half or only half the screen instead of the full screen. Well, if we go into our layout mode, so at the top right, I'm going to go from the edit mode to the layout mode. I'm actually going to kind of demo the reverse of this, but hopefully the idea is there. The layout mode will allow us to really choose how we want these fields to act on these different screen sizes. So while in layout mode, I am going to, maybe I need to refresh my page because it's not allowing me to select the field. Here we go. I can select the field and we have these kind of like two dots that appear on each side of the field. And I can actually drag this field or drag the dot to about halfway on the screen. And I can do the same for this field below it, and it will appear right next to it. So now, anytime this screen size or this form is on a smaller screen size, we'll have it look like this, because if you go to an iPad view, it will then change back to normal. So kind of the reverse idea there, where honestly, this is probably not the best experience. We definitely want this to take up the entire screen. But if you do get in the situation where when the form by default loads into this type of view on a smaller screen size, you can actually just easily modify it and just kind of choose how it behaves on these screen sizes. And lastly, again, earlier I said I didn't really like how the headers of the sections look up here. So if we go back into our edit mode and I go into our root panel, or sorry, maybe the form container rather. Let me refresh the page. Seems like there's some weird issue I'm encountering this morning. That's okay. There is a mobile layout option. And by default, it's going to contain the section headers or the panel titles and the form header. And I'm just going to select without. I think it looks a bit cleaner like this. You may think differently. That's totally fine. But now if I go to preview, they're not visible and they just appear in this gray header. Great, so that's going to wrap today's video. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and please subscribe. Thanks and have a nice day.